gentlemen of YouTube, it's Max with Mura Tech Talk, and I'm back with another video here. And I want to talk about this guy, the Pixel 6. And as we segue into the end of life, as far as sales, this being sold as a new phone, more than likely once the Pixel 7 series comes out, Google will discontinue this model. Now, that being said, the Pixel 6 right now in the United States, if you go to Best Buy and activate on T-Mobile, it's $200. And I think for that price, you cannot go wrong. And especially if you're in the market for a Pixel device, or if you're looking at another Android, or you're looking for an iPhone alternative, maybe. Says the guy recording from his iPhone. But in all seriousness, at $200, I know this phone's had its software issues at the beginning, and I believe those largely to have been resolved. My experience so far with this one has been okay. I know fingerprint scanner has been a point of contention for this device, but it seems to be working okay right now. That being said, it did take Google a while to iron out all the major bugs that this series had at the beginning, and to give some leeway here, let's just say it's their transition to Tensor. Let's just say it's that, right? I don't know if that's 100% true, but most of the issues I've seen at the beginning of this product launch have seemed to be resolved, largely at least. Not to deny anybody that's still having these issues, but for me at least, it seems to be okay now. At $200, even if you weren't planning on keeping a device like this, in the United States, most of the major carriers, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, you can trade in this phone right now and get $1,000 off a iPhone 14 Pro, a Galaxy Z Fold, or a Flip. You get the Flip for free with AT&T if you trade that in. And I think even with T-Mobile, if you trade in with the new line, the phone's free as long as you trade that in with the new line. So yeah, for some people, you could just buy this as a trade-in incentive towards a new phone here in the States. But otherwise, at $200, if you're in the market and you need a cheap phone, that's dirt cheap for what it is, $200. So where does that leave us now? Do I think it's still worthwhile and going into 2022? Sure, at this price point, I'd say absolutely. Because you're going to get at least another 2 OS updates on it. You're going to get 3 more years from now, you're going to get security updates on it. So ostensibly, for $200, you can have a working phone for 3 years, pending any battery replacement you might need. So, I know the Pixel, look, I'm not going to deny the Pixel did not have issues at the beginning. Even with my 6A, I still occasionally have network issues where it takes it a while to switch between frequency bands. And that's something that occurred frequently on the 6 when I first got it. I don't know if that's the modem they used, but it's just slow to change between frequency bands sometimes. But 95 to 99% of the time for me, it's fine. So just something to keep in mind. That might still be an issue for some of you. And as I've said before, my biggest sell for Google Pixel phones, call blocker, the robocall blocker, being able to screen my phone calls, being able to wait on hold for me, and I can see the transcript as it's going through the automated phone systems. That's invaluable to me, personally. Until, I can't do that on my iPhone. I gotta sit there on speaker or on the phone and wait for the prompt to go through, and I have to sit there on the phone, wait on hold, or just have it on speaker and wait until somebody comes, a representative hits the phone. With the Pixel, I can sit with it on silent on the desk and watch for the text. It'll show the transcript as they're talking. So, and now iPhones just got the crash features Pixels have had that for a while, so that's nothing new for Pixels, but thankfully I've never had to use that feature. Hopefully I never have to, but it is a safety feature that's present, not necessarily unique to the Pixel anymore. So here's what I think going forward, for me at least. This Pixel I have here is not my original Pixel 6. I just bought this for $200 from Best Buy on T-Mobile. And my logic now is once the 7 comes out, I'm like 99% positive I'll be able to trade that in for a free Pixel 7 Pro or a regular Pixel 7. Can almost guarantee that will happen. Because T-Mobile always has pre-order incentives for every phone. They have it for the iPhone 14s. They have it for the S22s still. You can still get $1,000 off a Z Fold 4 if you trade in and open a new line. And there's just some straight up trade-in deals as long as you're on Magenta Max, which is another caveat. AT&T, similar things. You can get a free iPhone 14 with trade-in. You can get a free Pixel with trade-in. All I'm saying is I can almost guarantee there is going to be a trade-in incentive for the Pixel 7 series once it arrives. So, and I'm genuinely curious now. As we said, you know, as the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro meet the end of their sales life, we're going to have the 7s coming out, and like I said before, the Pixel 6 at $200 is going to be a good investment if you had planned on maybe considering the Pixel 7 or even any of the other flagships that are available right now, and you need a phone to trade in. I think that's a perfectly valid reason to buy this. Or you just want to keep a good phone around, the Pixel 6. I still think it's a good value at $200, despite the initial issues this phone had. So let me know what y'all think. Anybody out there still rocking a Pixel 6 or 6 Pro? Have your issues? Have any issues with your 6s? Not having issues at all? I'm genuinely curious. So if you wouldn't mind, if you happen to be watching and you have one, leave me a comment. Let me know how it's going. So I appreciate you sticking with me on this video. Just impromptu, just wanted to talk to everybody about the Pixel phones. So yeah, hope you all enjoy your day. Take it easy.